roger de va, oh allez, oh roger de va, oh allez, oh roger de va, oh allez, and is share hachten tauri, oh roger de va, oh allez, oh roger de va, oh allez, oh roger de va, oh allez. Share hachten tauri, share the van ballemur, bear grecht to the in given the you bra, share of merlu, stu til kaleshna gone.
All here for the children. What's the take? Now, let's bring these books up. You have the excerpts of these books, right? Mm-hmm. Now, they are trying to say that if we had a book in front of us, we don't know. Sorry, lads, these are just in the way there. Yeah, good man. That we don't know what's in these books, that if we read them out. Every library in Ireland right now is fully aware what's in these books.
I think there's 330 something books up and down the country. Yeah. I don't know how many libraries there are, but there's probably just as many libraries.
Yeah, yeah. Unbelievable stuff. As you can see, all the children, there's a lot, we're not going to put the children on camera or anything, but there's children here right now that can get their hands on these books and sit down there and read them. Unbelievable. So, we will be sending in a notice to the manager here, because we've ran out of notices at the moment. But we were coming in checking to see if they're in the children's section, because we were told that some libraries from county to county are putting them in the adult section. Now, we're very happy to hear that these books are going into the adult section, but they do not belong here in the children's section.
No. Look, this is an example of in what's the tea.
We'll go up here and we'll read it out to the, because I'm bringing these books up.
Sorry, is our manager available, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you the manager?
All right, how's it going?
Are you familiar with our campaign?
Sorry, are you filming?
Yes, we are.
No,
You're not on camera at the moment, it's just us, it's for our safety.
sorry, I'm not.
You're not on camera right now.
You're not on
That's
camera.
fine, I'm still not talking to you. Okay, give a camera.
Well, actually, we need to speak to a manager, please, because we have very serious
No
concerns we
comments,
need to address.
sorry.
Well, you do have cameras here on us, you know.
Yeah.
And we are filming for our safety and yours.
No
because
comment.
When we go into places, we're being told lies about what's in these books. So we
Are you filming or not filming?
We are filming.
You at the minute, you're not being recorded.
At the moment, yeah, you're not being cooperative.
It's a public place. You
Exactly,
can't
and this
film.
is why we're allowed to film, because
Yeah.
it's a public place. We're very aware of our rights and the laws here.
I told you no consent.
You've told us, but we don't.
For your
not-
safety.
That's fine, well, I'm not going to engage with you then, okay?
Okay.
Well, that's fine. We can wait here.
Fine.
This
You
is,
know.
there's
This is what's in
paragraphs,
these books. Read
right,
it out.
listen, that some people have
That's
a
the children's
process.
book
Yes,
there.
exactly.
Yeah,
And this is
but
what
you're
we're
allowing
this
the
is
books
the
to be there in
children's
their
I find
presence.
that very
This is
contradictory.
in the children's
Can you
section.
take this off my
Okay,
back,
my
please?
voice nice enough so only you can hear. Some people have prostate glands up their bum, which feels nice when massaged, which really means rubbed, I guess. People without prostate sometimes like having their bum area played with too, because the anus has extra sensitive nerve endings. You know what I'm going to say. You'll have to ask help your pointers also. Definitely, you need lube if you're planning to put anything in your bum. Some people like penetration in the bum. It's called anal sex. To douche or not to douche? That is the question. Shakespeare was afraid to ask. We're even taking. You have Shakespeare in this library, I assume. When contemplating anal sex, some people douche or squirt a bit of water into their back passage.
This is for 12-year-olds that you have in the children's section.
Poo nuggets do not get in the way of sexy fun time. However, for various health reasons, it's not actually recommended. A jolly good wash will suffice. And you're saying for us not to read this because there's children out there, but you'd happily...
But you happily have these books in the children's section for children, and this is what they're reading. Could you please take these off of the children's section and put them into the
Are you
adult
on the
section?
phone to the Garda? You are?
Yes.
Good,
Great, you
that's
save
great,
us the calls.
fantastic.
Thank you.
We do not consent to be filmed in the library.
Well, we're in a public,
Sorry.
We-
building, and for
we're
your
against
safety and ours,
GDPR.
we
do
are
not
recording.
We do not consent to be filmed.
Well, you're going to take us to court.
We're asking you to leave because we do not consent.
Well, we're trying to tell you that there's a crime happening here. You're breaking the Children Forced Act 2015, which you're not allowed to show explicit material to children. There is a law being broken here, and they are more concerned about their faces being on camera. What does that tell you? That is guilt.
You said when you come in, the face is working on camera. So
Yes, you could have cooperated, but your guilt is putting your face on camera. Sorry?
It doesn't change the law. You
No,
tell me what's
I could put your face on camera. I don't need the law. I was being very nice to you. I was being nice. If you had cooperated with us, we wouldn't have put your face on camera. Now that you're putting these books on the shelves to children, we will expose you.
You have a duty
You're
of
being
care.
exposed.
You have a duty of care.
And that's why your faces are going on camera now, because you are not engaging with us in a serious matter concerning the safety of children.
It's a
We're
very,
Sorry,
it's
go
a
ahead,
very
Ross.
concerning issue we have here. And it's not about the library staff we're concerned. We're more concerned about children here. No offence, but you look very guilty. You understand that there's major concerns in these books here that need to be addressed. And you can't say, I do not consent. That's not going to cut it here. You have a duty of care. Good.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Because we have to report an ongoing crime.
There is a crime happening here. You're breaking the Children Forced Act 2015 by showing explicit material to children who are sitting right over there, 5 foot away from these books. 5 foot away from these books. And you are more worried about the camera, which shows, and you're showing the public right now, because we are live on Facebook, that you are guilty by giving these to the children.
This is not appropriate for pre-teens. It's simply not appropriate.
And we are
young adults. They're not pre-teens.
I just read out to you. Okay, let's read out something else.
I read it, I know, but you said pre-teens. They're not pre-teens.
So you're aware what's in the book, sir? Are you admitting to that? Are you admitting to being aware what's on the book?
An adult is an 18-year-old. A young adult is an 18-year-old. These are in the children's sections for 12-year-olds. That's not a young adult. A young adult is not 12 years of age.
A young adult is 18.
Good, let them come.
We're happy with the guards coming. We really are. You know.
So look, and we have a little, words that are important to Juno Dawson, and she thinks is appropriate for 12-year-olds. Rimming, licking the butt, scat, eating poop.
And that's for 12 and 13-year-olds.
That's
for 12. Look, we have scissor sisters, we have strap-ons, we have all these things. We have, they're marked here. And another one that's really explicit, sexually explicit, is we have handies, we have blowies. Now, just in case you're not familiar with the blowy section, I'll give you a little reading here. Oral sex is popping another dude's peen into your mouth, or indeed popping yours in his. There's only one hard and fast rule when it comes to blowies: watch the teeth, right? Did you think? Look, you should be more concerned. You're so concerned about yourself. You should be on our side.
You should be concerned for the children.
You should be, oh my God, I'm in. Because most men that we speak to, they're absolutely outraged when they hear about this. As with handies and breakfast eggs, all men like their blowies served in different ways. The term blowjob is massively misleading, as you won't actually be blowing on his penis. It's more like sucking, although I stress you're not trying to suck his kidneys out of through his urethra. It's more like sliding your mouth up and down the shaft of his... Can you finish that sentence? Okay, I won't say it because there's kids here, okay? Now, again, most men, when I read this, they're absolutely horrified and shocked, and they naturally...
Appalled.
Appalled. And you seem more concerned about yourself here, which is an absolute... we're shocked by that, to be honest with you. We'd be more...
It's a statement of guilt from you.
And look, don't you have a breach of your own policy here? You're going against... Because I looked up the library's child's protection risk assessment, and it includes the 2015 First Child Act.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're not allowed to show explicit material, which we've just read out here, to children.
Yeah.
Now these should be in the adult section or an adult an adult shop, not for children viewing. This is not education. This is indoctrination.
Everyone.
Right. And you have a duty of care to make sure every child that comes in here is safe, and they are not safe from these books.
This is promoting pornography. This is grooming, okay? This is grooming children to learn about things that they're not yet ready to learn about. And honestly, I can tell, looking on your face, it's written all over your face, you could not care less.
Okay.
You could not care less.
Yeah.
It's not about the library staff, it's about the children. Alright?
Perfect.
How long will the guard be, do you think?
Oh, sure, we know.
Oh, you can ring them if you want.
Well, the sooner the better, because
Thank you so
Do you not feel that these books should not be on the shelves for children? Do you think that these should be on the shelves for children?
well, that's not going to cut it. You're going to have to engage. We're not going anywhere.
Sorry.
We're not
Yeah.
going, you're not
These
sorry.
children
No, no,
What
you're
about-
not
what about
sorry.
these children? What about the children reading shelves?
As we came in, you're just like the gentleman up there, though. You don't care either.
You know, we're not calling anyone paedophiles, even though that's what the media says. You know, but it's very suspect that
These books groom children. And it's not an education on how to have a relationship. It's an education on how to do fetish sex acts for 12-year-olds. Teaching them how to get onto dating apps by the age of 12. Go in, upload your picture, upload your location, and go on to Grindr and find your closest homosexual. Because that's what it says.
I'll try to find that
For a
section.
12-year-old. You know that's against the law for an adult to pursue a minor at that age. But yet you're promoting these dating apps in the library for children who are sitting literally 5 feet away from these books when we pick them up.
You know, there's a man recently convicted for going after men through the date app Grindr, right? He cut off, a Muslim man cut off 2 gay men's head up in Sligo, not
right.
too far from here. And he was convicted just recently. Was it last week or the week before? And these books are literally promoting Grindr. You honestly could not care less. Andy, lads, let me ask you a question. If you were sitting on the other side of this desk here, if you were sitting on that side of the desk,
I would take out every single
and
one of these
you
books.
heard about this,
Yeah.
how would you react?
I would take every single one of these books off the shelves for the protection of children and I would fight tooth and nail then to make every other librarian understand what was in the context of these books, and that so the fact that we wouldn't have to come in here and do this. But we're not getting that. What we're getting is a look of guilt. And I'm not just saying that. We really are getting a guilt look here. There's no consideration for the children whatsoever when we're talking to them about what's in these books. It's shameful that we're in a state like this in Ireland, that you cannot put the protection of children first.
I went down there, Andy, and just in the same section you found these books in. Two
That's
more
another
books.
one.
Yeah, 2 more books that I don't think should be on that shelf. Right next to the 5-year-old category down below there in the infant section. Very bad.
Yeah, we just heard it, 2 books.
Yeah, I know. That shouldn't be on the shelf
But
either.
that's another one. I know, but we
They want to teach children cross-dressing. They want to teach them they can be anything they want when they wake up in the morning. This is massively confusing for a child.
But that one is another Juno Dawson,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, I think
no,
I
is
know.
it?
I don't.
No, it's on
No,
that list.
no.
It's
Is it on the list, is it?
It's on that list of
I knew that one was on the list.
explicit,
Alright, I don't know about. Yeah,
sexually explicit content for minors.
all at the children's section. All down low as well, so that children can get at them easy.
I mean, don't you have any thoughts on this? Have you any thoughts on this? It's a really serious issue, and we're just getting stonewalled everywhere we go. Your silence says a lot.
It speaks volumes, yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Well, look, they're the books that are on the shelves down there. You have a moral obligation and a duty of care to our children to keep them off the shelves. Put them into an adult section. Even though the writing is tailored for children, to make it simplified for children in a real dirty, sleazy, fetish way.
I know, but see,
They don't belong anywhere.
even if you read the paragraph here, well, for wondering how to come out to your family or friends what it's like to go through process, hormonal therapy, or how to put on a packer, trans youth activists Owen and Fox have stepped in to answer everything you need to know that trans teens and their families need to know. So like this is directed at 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah. So they have a transgender flag out there. I think it's the new one which supports.
I can tell you a little bit about the transgender flag.
Do,
You
yeah,
know, in
tell
the
us.
corner they have colours, right? The white is for virginity, the pink is for girl, blue is for boy, brown
But young girl.
and it's
Isn't it a young
yes,
girl?
girls,
Just to be clear.
not females or males,
Baby
but
blue,
girls.
baby pink.
Yeah, baby blue and baby pink.
Yeah.
And it was designed by a convicted paedophile in America. It's a political flag. It's not about helping gay people. We'll say it again. We've said it a million times before. We have nothing against the gay community. We're not anti-LGBT or anything like that.
No, we are.
We're anti-grooming.
Yeah.
We're pro-child protection here.
Yeah.
Because this is destroying innocent minds. It's really quite simple. And as a man, you should be outraged, I feel.
Yeah.
Like most men that we come across and speak to, and most decent women as well. Completely on side, want to say here, we had a lovely conversation today with people passing by our boat, and they were asking about our campaign. And as soon as we said, these few little things that we mentioned here,
On board straight away.
of course they are.
On board straight
of course,
away.
Healthy adults.
Anybody with any common sense or anybody with children, as soon as they see the contents of this book, they are horrified by on any means. And we've just read out the content here to the librarian, whose only engagement is to tell us the guards are coming.
Yeah.
And we're happy with that because we know there's a law being broken here. We're going to report that to the guards. And if means being, we'll go down and open a complaint with the guards.
And we've got a few pulse numbers.
We've already got a couple of pulse numbers.
So this man is visibly shaken. He is visibly upset.
Shaken.
And the media are going to concentrate on this man. It's going to be all about how he feels. It's not going to be about the children. It's going to be all about you.
Yeah.
Well, then don't put it on the media.
No, well, this is
But the media.
But that's hostile to you.
We're not hostile. We're not aggressive. We're not a threat to you. This library is a threat to children.
All we're asking is for that book to be pushed in the adult section.
Is that
That's
fair
it,
enough?
as
Is that
Alan
fair
said.
enough?
Yeah, and
Is that
that's the
fair
problem
enough?
solved, and then
Don't you think that's
these
fair enough?
teenagers won't get access to that.
Do you think that's fair enough that we ask that? That's all we're asking. To move these out of the children's section because they're so dirty
And damaging.
to children's minds.
You told us to be quiet when we were reading out paragraphs of this book, knowing that there was children there, but you happily rented out to them. That's a contradiction, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Solid, just right there. That statement alone sums it up.
Yeah. And you're more worried about yourself here right now than you are about the children. And the media blow it all in proportion. We're not a threat to you. We're a threat to this agenda, to the library's agenda that you're protecting. Because a normal man would speak out against it.
Yeah. And any decent man.
Any half-decent man.
And
Or
we
woman.
hope that you are that half-decent man like us and protect childhood, protect their future. Let them be as innocent for as long as they possibly can. They don't need this. It's not healthy for them. It's not contributing to their future.
You made your point. You've been heard.
Yeah, we're waiting on the guards.
We're waiting on the police.
You can wait outside.
No, you're okay.
I'm trying to study here.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We're trying to protect childhood
Do you
here.
actually know what we're doing here, buddy? Do you actually know?
I heard everything.
So what's your stance?
I've heard enough. Can you just...
No. Since you've heard everything.
Since you've heard everything.
Since you've heard everything.
I don't have to have a stance on
No,
what...
since you've heard
Will you
everything.
just come down the stairs?
No, we can't. We're going to stay right here.
You're harassing the man.
because
We're going to stay. We're not harassing you.
he's a clansman.
This is about children. This is about children.
Children are trying to
See what you're
study.
doing here.
What are they studying? What are they studying?
No, we're not.
For
No,
university,
we're
Are
not.
they studying? Are they studying scatting?
No.
Scatting part
No.
of it. Is scatting part of it?
You're
Is it?
dealing with it.
Give them a job.
Deal with what?
We're not dealing with it.
Just
We're staying
deal.
right here. So you got to deal with that.
Well,
Okay?
the guards will evict you.
Will they?
Give
We'll
us this
see.
thing
We'll
tried.
see.
They've never done it so
see.
far. There you go, it's running.
Actually, we're leaving animals.
So
I can't believe people, another man defending this grooming. This is a grooming. He's laughing at it. Look at him. Zoom in on his face there. You're laughing at children being groomed. Is what you're laughing at.
These books
Do you
groom
know what's
children.
in these books? Did you? You said you heard. You're defending it.
Defending dating apps for children.
Yeah.
That's what he's defending.
Would you sit down at 12-year-old and tell them to douche themselves? What's that? You just told us that you've heard what we said, and you're coming down. You're defending it. You're defending this library.
So,
why?
Okay,
What kind of man would do that?
I have a simple question. If you want 40-year-old men talking to teenage boys, trying to manipulate them to get them out to have sex with them. Did you like that thought? Did you like to talk to 40, 50-year-old men raping teenage boys? Did you like that? Are you supporting that?
Do you understand? Can you grasp why we're here? Can you fully grasp why we're here?
Did you support 40, 50-year-old men trying to manipulate teenage boys to have sex?
Because that's why we're here, to stop that.
To stop that.
You should be on our side. You should be on our side of things.
We're protecting childhood here. They're promoting dating apps to
It's
12-year-olds.
really quite simple, yeah?
To 12-yearolds.
Alright, he's nodding, so he's in agreement.
Yeah, so he agrees with us.
Yeah.
He agrees with us now.
Good.
He says he agrees with us now.
Good.
You see, this is the lack of information that the people aren't getting. They're not understanding. They're only listening to the fake news media. The fake news media won't talk what's in the books. They won't tell them. They're trying to say that we're going around terrifying librarians, and that's not the case. We came in here, we found the books in the children's section. If they weren't in the children's section, we were going to walk back out. I told the librarian if he wants to talk to us, we won't put his face on camera. But he completely stonewalled us, and for the protection of children, we will expose everybody that is promoting these books by law.
Yeah. Let's hope the Gardaí arrive quite shortly.
Yeah, we can wait. There's no problem.
Because we got other things to do.
We are not the ones hiding a crime here. We are not the ones hiding a crime. So we've nothing to fear. Absolutely nothing to fear with the guards coming. We are actually very happy that the guards are coming so that we can make a complaint to them and tell them that they are showing explicit materials to children, breaking the Children First Act 2015.
And the duty of care that they have.
And the duty of care that they have, that they're not upholding their duty of care to children and putting them in harm's way, putting them on dating apps. Not just dating apps, but the explicit porn which we just read out for minors in this. It's not a sex education. It's a fetish book, and it's not for children. You can make yourself a hero right now and say, I will make sure these books don't go out to get the children, and you will be a hero. But we're not getting the heroes we need to stand up for childhood. All you have to say is, I'll do my best to take them books down. And everybody will see that, because these videos go viral. They get hundreds of thousands of views. They get hundreds of thousands. And the reason why is because we have to protect childhood and expose what's going on. Because the government are not telling parents what's in these books, what's going into the new sex education, what's going into the shops, the libraries, all across Ireland.
Look how the sex app works. Upload a tiny picture of yourself to the app, usually Grindr. The app works out your location. The app tells you who the nearest homosexuals are. Then you chat to them. Because they are near, it is easy to meet up with them. Sex apps are for 18 plus, yet you have it in the preteen section. Alright?
Unbelievable.
And then people are like, oh my god, we're the bad guys. What's wrong with people?
And just to let you know, like, we have our own copies that we keep.
Yeah.
These are the copies that we found in the library.
They're laughing at us up there.
These are the
They're
copies.
ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
It's
people.
alright, let them laugh.
Both of them.
You're
No,
going to be laughed at on the
It's
internet.
alright, let them laugh.
You're going to be laughed at on the This is going to get hundreds of thousands of views. Are you a lawyer? So come, we need a lawyer. We need a good
We'll
lawyer.
talk law. Let's talk
Come on.
law.
We need a good lawyer.
Let's talk law.
We need a good lawyer. What threat?
Let's talk law.
What do you mean threat? And rephrase. What do you mean threat? Explain yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, because you
Yes.
introduce yourself to us.
Yes.
This is the
It's
public
the public
library.
building.
No,
I don't need
bring
permission
us
on
to
it.
court, buddy. Bring us to court.
Sign on the door.
So that sign doesn't mean shit.
Sign doesn't, that's not
that
legally,
sign
that's
means
not a
nothing.
legally
Yeah,
watch the
binding.
language.
I could put a sign on the door
There's no
and say
need for
no
that type of
grooming,
language.
but yet here we are. We have grooming
Is
going
there
on
any
in the
need for
library.
that type of language?
Is there any need for this type of language
Exactly.
in the books being given to kids?
You're suiting
Look at them
words when you want
stonewalling
to,
now.
man. You're
Sorry.
suiting words when you want to. do.
Listen, if there was a sign to say no grooming,
One talking
here
at a
we
time,
have books that are grooming children. Yet if I put a sign up there, will that take the books off the shelf? We are allowed to film in here because you are a public servant and we're members of the public. It's really quite simple. And you get offended by the word shit, but you don't
I
get
don't
offended.
consent to have
It's
my
in
image
the
put
book.
on Facebook.
Well, it's too late, buddy.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Why?
You're
Who
gonna-
makes the law?
We don't consent to our
what are you gonna
children
do?
being able to
The
access
law
those
is the
books
law.
in the library, sir.
The law is the law.
Same thing.
Well, what is the law? I
The
don't
law
consent
means
my
that I
image
can
put on
record
Facebook.
in a
Well,
public
what's that gonna
place,
do? Is that
and I
gonna
don't
help
need
you?
anybody's permission.
That's not going to help your situation right now. Whether you consent or not, it's going to.
What do you mean it's not going to help me?
It's
situation?
live.
Let me
right
tell
now.
you,
Are you threatening?
parents all
It's
over
already
this
live.
country.
It's live.
No point
How's it
twisting what I'm
first?
saying.
Why are you more concerned about yourself than you are for the children? This is the problem we have. You're more concerned about yourselves. It's not about, you're a grown man, this is a grown woman, you know all about these things, children don't, and they don't need to know about it. It's really quite simple.
Yeah, she's coordinating with the NGO counter-protesters that called up to come down here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A couple
like,
of phone calls made there, alright, but you're visible on camera.
yeah.
You rest assured they weren't all to the Gardaí.
No, sir, they went off Call of Duty.
All they have is a rainbow flag. We're the ones with the real information here that are getting out there.
You never see those people holding Irish flag, would you?
No.
No.
They're pissed and top.
I don't even want to talk about them out there because it's in here we need to be. This is what they're trying to stop, the information. They're trying to water down their message to make us look like fascists, Nazis, far right or whatever, but we're not. We're concerned parents and uncles and aunties who only want to protect their children from what's in these books.
And you know what? Pedophiles. You know what as well? The media is not representative. We're up in the channel for nearly 2 weeks now, and the amount of support is overwhelming. I just had a phone call there trying to donate money to our cause.
Yeah.
So,
we do need it. We're running on really low
you're
right now.
sniggering at that. I don't know why you're sniggering at that. I mean, what's so funny about we're exposing grooming in the libraries, and not only just in the libraries, in the bookshops, in the education system, and you find that funny. Why are you sniggering at that? It's not funny. It's a very serious situation we have going on here, and you're not the victim. You're making yourself.
The children are the victims here. Not you. You are not the victim. Every child that's been harmed from these books are the victim.
Every child.
And only a narcissist would make themselves like a victim and not make the children the victim. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what we're getting. We're getting a narcissistic response from everywhere we go. Oh, poor me, poor me. It's never the poor children.
You want to know if it's even more sick to Trans Survivor Guide? Like, over 50% of people who actually go through that therapy try to kill themselves.
Yeah.
And this is the thing,
Like,
you know, people
like,
that
that's supposed to give to teenagers.
The age rate is up to what?
32
years of age, right?
Yeah,
And they
life
kill
expectancy,
they kill themselves after they transition because they've cut off their genitals, they've messed themselves up mentally, spiritually and physically, and they feel like they have no lives to go on. And they don't write about that in these books. They don't tell you the dangers, they don't say anything about the dangers or what wounds you're going to be left with after you're mutilated. You know, and they want to push this onto your children and just worry about the librarians, not the children.
I was speaking to a man from Tralee after we did the library down there. Yeah. And there's websites and communities dedicated to groom children, 13-year-olds, into the process. He's a 34-year-old man. His name is Lucy. And I know, he tries to be like, I know where you're coming from, I've been there before, trying to ease the development of them transitioning. They have, the government is promoting this. The culture of death is what it is.
Yep.
And
It
it's
really
people
is.
like this that stonewall you. This is what I don't understand. Andy, if I was standing on the other side of the counter here, and someone came in and enlightened me to it, I'd be ashamed of my own life.
I know you would. You're
Ashamed
a good,
of my
decent man,
life.
and you do. I know
to
you do
defend
everything.
this.
You take the book, even if it was against the hierarchy, what they're saying. You take them books.
Even if
books
it
down
meant
off the
I'd
shelf.
lose my livelihood and all the rest of it.
And your job and whatever.
You know, get another one.
You
Get
would get
another
another
job.
one. You would get another job because the children need protection. If we can't protect the children, then we've no society at all.
What kind of man or woman would stand by this? The mind boggles.
Yeah, so we're hoping for the guards to come, but you know.
But
They don't seem very worried, Andy. They're not coming very
You know
quickly.
what? They'll probably be around the corner waiting for us to go before they arrive.
Yeah,
maybe.
and
You know?
you know.
Are they watching your live now?
Yeah, well, let's hope they are, you know, because we do have a crime to report here. The Children First Act 2015 has not been upheld in this library, you know, and they're not upholding their duty of care for children. So what does that make this place like, you know?
Well, it's something we've seen before, isn't it?
Libraries are supposed to be a place to come to be educated, you know,
And protected.
not to be indoctrinated like this, targeting our children like this.
The man's wearing the rainbow flag like he's wearing the Superman cape out there.
Yeah, sure, they all think like that, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, if that's the best they can do, it's quite pathetic, really, isn't it? Yeah. Do you mind giving me another call there, please?
No, they'll come. That's no problem, you know.
Yourself as well. Why are you shaking? All right.
It's guilt.
It's guilt. Yeah, it has to be guilt. I mean, I wouldn't shake if I felt I was in the right.
I'd be shaking if the whole country knew that he was just happily letting those
No,
books and the other books
he's
be
being
let on
cheeky.
display here.
He's giving me lip here. Why don't you speak on the right side of the fence? You're on the wrong side of the fence here. You have no trouble giving out to us, but why can't you defend your position?
Should we read out more of the books?
Sure, there's plenty to read out.
Hi.
Sexy fun times. When I go back and reread this book as gay, which is obviously this one, the whole thing is disappointingly binary and very much geared towards cis gay men and cis lesbians. Yeah. That's a big reason why I wanted to write this follow-up. We know that sex and relationship education is pretty crap for most LGBTQ plus people. Pretty crap.
Yeah. It's not extreme enough for them, Andy.
No, I don't know if she was...
It's okay, don't worry, they're outside, love.
Yeah, look, I'll get this sorted.
Too much of what you've been taught in schools focuses on... Too much of what you've been taught in schools focuses on pregnancy prevention and STD avoidance. Both of these things are hugely important, obviously, but they shouldn't be all and end all. No, we need to get fetish and we need to get more extreme with sex acts and get them watching porn and put them on dating apps. That's what this is about.
Learning how to make babies is not good enough at an appropriate age. They want to make it younger and more extreme.
Yeah.
Well, like in the cost of living crisis, the housing crisis and all that sort of stuff, it's kind of a shame they're pushing for unnatural lifestyles versus pushing for families.
How you going?
That's it.
How are you?
How are you guys?
I'd like to report a crime, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Could you mind stepping out, please? I want to talk to the staff.
No, we're going to
Yeah,
see
no problem. Good,
Yeah, how are you keeping? That's see you in a while.
All right.
How
you doing, Garda?
How you getting on?
What's the story, guys?
That's good. Do you know why we're here, Garda? Have you fair
An idea?
You must.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Do you know about these books?
I don't know.
Can I read out some of this?
Shocked.
Here, look. Well, if you need to know this stuff.
Yeah, this is pretty important stuff.
Right.
Look, look, that's a good one.
So look, this is for 12 years old. We've just taken these books from the children's section in there, right? So,
Sorry, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Okay. I would ask you to leave the library, which is a public place. So
Yes.
yeah.
And we're members of the public.
Sorry, one second. Members of staff have been threatened by your behaviour.
Okay, where's the evidence?
So that's been reported to me.
Right.
I do not wish to be videoed.
Come on now, you know the
Yeah,
score.
well,
You know the
we're in a
score.
public
Come on,
building.
relax.
Yes, you are, and you are in a public building.
Yes. And we're
So
members of
under
the
the public. Can I just talk to one person? Who will I talk to?
Andy.
All of us.
Andy.
No,
Yeah.
I'll just
Talk to Andy
I'll
for
All right.
refer to one.
Okay, yeah, mate.
Okay, this is a public place and under the Public Order Act, okay? I've been informed that a member of staff has felt threatened by your
Okay,
behaviour.
we have evidence to suggest otherwise.
What was the behaviour?
Just 1 second, Ian. So, I've spoken to that gentleman, so I'm going to request and direct that you leave the library, which is a public place, under the Public Order Act, okay?
Under the Public Order Act.
That is correct.
What violation on?
What violation of the Public Order?
Okay. Staff members have felt threatened by you.
Whether we've never threatened
We have
anybody.
evidence.
Okay.
We have evidence of the contrary.
So I'm just dealing with you.
That's
with
fine,
Andy,
yeah.
isn't it?
Well, there's a
Okay.
crime happening here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
Well,
we'd
we
like to
can deal with the
report-
crime outside. So
we'd like to
I am
report this
directing you to leave
There's porn being
the
shown to
library.
children.
Sorry, I don't wish to be.
Got no
I'm
offence.
just dealing
Show
with
the
the public
evidence.
order matter, okay? So I'm directing you
There's
to
no
leave.
public order matter here.
I am directing you to leave.
There's no
We're not
public
taking
order.
us
Public
seriously,
Order
Garda.
Act.
You're not taking us
There's
I'm
no
seriously.
directing you
order.
under Section 8 of the Public Order Act to leave the vicinity of the library, which is a public place, okay? Failure or refusal to comply with my direction, okay, may lead to arrest and upon conviction in a court, a Class A fine and a term of imprisonment to 6 months.
That's
Do
fine,
you
that's no
understand?
problem.
So
Not
once-
really,
once-
no, I
okay,
don't. I'll tell you, no,
understand.
hang on, let me
explain.
talk, and I'll tell you
So
why I don't understand.
I would like, I'm
You asked us
directing you
if
on
we
to
understand.
yes.
We don't understand.
We don't
And
understand.
Honestly, we
That is
don't
on
don't
the
understand what you're
consultation
saying.
of one party, Garda. I'm just getting a
Sorry, I'm
Correct.
dealing with this gentleman first. I've directed him to leave, so
Yes.
I'll deal with the rest of you. So would you like to step to one side?
I can do
No,
that,
let's
but
let them hear.
no, the consultation of one party you've done so, Garda,
Honestly,
and you are
we're
being
all the
recorded
facts are
currently.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you're
Something
stepping
which
over your duty
something
here,
which
guys.
I do not wish to be under the Data Protection Act. I do not wish to be recorded.
Well, Garda,
Okay,
you're
and
going
I want that noted, and I do not want to have it put on any multimedia or.
You're going
So
live.
currently
You're
live.
going
So
live.
thank you very much. I'm just making you quite aware of that.
You're
okay?
welcome, Garda.
Now, I'm directing you, Andy, to leave the area, and I've explained the reasons why.
Well, I'd like to
Okay.
know how we felt threatened.
He has made a statement to me,
That's fine.
a verbal statement
I'm
that he
making-
feels threatened.
I'm
And
making-
any member of the public, you can discuss that.
We
with
feel
your
threatened.
friends.
We feel that children are being
So
threatened.
if you start,
There's
if
cameras
you
everywhere,
If
we
you'd like to
have-
move outside, I'm directing you, and I've explained the consequences
Not adequately.
for not complying with my direction.
But we're
Okay.
under what law?
Okay.
So
Under what law?
that is
I haven't
under,
committed any crime.
No, we haven't committed any crime. God.
under Section 8.
I'm here and I'm a member
Under
of the
Section
public.
8 of the Criminal Justice Public Order Act 1984, I have directed you to move.
Yeah, but where's the evidence?
Under what law?
Where's the
I haven't
evidence?
committed, I haven't broken the law.
So that is the offence.
It's on footage,
failing to
so
comply.
no-
there's
I'm
nothing.
failing to comply.
Are you
No,
failing
I'm
to
trying to
comply with my
communicate.
direction? I've directed you to leave in a peaceful manner.
God, we're trying to tell you it's a
We're trying
crime.
to-
I'm directing towards yourself.
There's no crime. I
Because you
haven't
are the
done it.
spokesperson. So I have
I'm not the
asked you,
spokesperson.
I have requested you.
No, you've
and
singled me
directed
out.
you.
You've singled me out.
So
You
I'm
singled me out.
directing
No,
you-
you've spoken to him. You
Yeah,
haven't
well,
spoken
me,
to
God,
us.
I'm just as
directing
much
you
as
to
the
No,
Lord.
you've spoken to me.
I'm just as
I am
much
directing
as
you.
the Lord.
I'm directing you. I'm directing you to leave the area. Failure or refusal.
There's a sign there that
will lead
says
to your
recording is not
arrest.
permitted on
Do
these
you
premises.
understand?
Also, people are meant to be silent in a library.
Are you
arresting me
are you refusing to leave the
I
facility?
haven't refused anything because I don't understand the
I've
crime.
directed you again to leave this area immediately.
I haven't committed any crime.
I have directed you.
You have, God.
Failure or refusal.
You're breaking your oath here.
Failure
You're
or
breaking your oath.
Thank you
You
very
are
much.
breaking your
I would
oath.
like you to move, please.
You're breaking your
out
oath.
this way, and we'll
God, your
speak
social
outside.
distance is
Thank
not
you.
falling.
I have asked you to
Keep your
move.
bloody space,
We
God.
have, but we haven't committed any crime here. This is a
We haven't
public.
committed
I
any
have
crime.
explained it to you. Okay? That's the situation. Okay.
This is what they're protecting.
Mr. Heisman.
This is what they're protecting.
How can we
in the
report
shop.
the crime guard
This is what they're
yourself?
protecting.
Outside?
Move
Is it we're going to
This
speak
is
to
what they're
outside?
protecting.
Is it?
And thank you for
Honestly,
your
yeah.
cooperation
So how do we
in
go about
peacefully removing
Look, they're
your
protecting the
separate
books here. They
Thank you
are
very much.
protecting the
we've done
books
some
here.
before, so there's taking a report.
Thank you
They
very
are
much for
protecting these
cooperation. I'm moving. Thank you so
The
much.
guards can go and we'll come straight back
Thank
in.
you so much for your cooperation. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is what
for
they're
your help.
protecting. This is what the guards are
Thank you
protecting
so
now.
much
Look.
for your help.
This is what the guards are protecting.
Thank you so much for your help and
This is what the
cooperation.
guards.
Thank you very much. I've directed you to leave and you were cooperating with my direction. Failure or refusal will lead to your arrest.
We don't understand, God. We literally don't understand.
Thank you very much.
Can't interrupt someone's
I'm dealing with this
personal
gentleman.
What about
There's
God?
one thing recording, but you can't put a camera
You
in
can move now.
someone's face.
You can
Hey,
he's touching him.
don't touch him.
This gentleman does not want to speak, okay? Now, thank you very much for cooperating with me.
No, you can't put a
Thank you
camera.
so much.
It's, you know, there's
You're breaking your oath.
Thank you
You're
very
breaking
much.
your oath.
I know
You
my
broke
oath.
your oath. Yeah, no, you
Thank
don't.
you so much.
You're not under the Constitution.
You're very
You've
helpful.
just broke your oath.
Do not
You're not
push
touching
me.
me.
Do not push me.
Yeah,
Thank you
don't
very
touch me.
much.
You're the one
Just
pushing me.
leave the area. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Standing outside here. You can't make me
Please,
leave now.
thank you very much, Mr. Beesman. Thank you so much for your help, okay? Now, as you continue,
There's only two genders. Scumbags. Only two genders. Yes, it is. Very much supported.
Get around the front there, quick.
Only two genders.
Hold the banner out. Hold the banner out. Hold the banner out.
Nazis out of Longford! Nazis out of Longford!
Yes, Nazis.
Haters out of Longford!
Rumours out.
Out of Longford! Out of Longford! Nazi scum 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 out. Nazi scum out of Longford!
What about the children?
Get out of Longford, you scumbags!
You're
You're not welcome here. You've just been thrown out of the library by the Gardaí. Get out of Longford, scumbags!
And then after that, she's actually from Carrickfergus, Shannon.
Nazi scum out of Longford. Nazi scum out of Longford.
How's the jar, Eamon? How's the jar?
You're great shouting at people, aren't you?
How's the jar, Eamon?
We're way too kind to you sometimes.
Section 8 of the Public Order Act.
It's just that you have
Nazi scum! All
Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio.
How's the jar, Eamon?
Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio,
You're allowing them to protest and you're not allowing us to protest.
just didn't go home right there.
Nazi scum out of Longford. Nazi scum out of Longford. Nazi scum.
We are outside, you're going to take our
Cheerio.
Right, well, we have a crime to report here.
No, you're okay.
We have a crime to report here too.
Don't push off me again. No,
I've
directed you to leave the area. Not just the library, I've directed you to leave the area.
No, we're trying to report a crime here. We're trying to report a crime. We're reporting a crime.
I'll go back in now. Thank you very much. Stop shouting.
We need to, because you're not listening.
I'm asking you to keep your voice
said
down.
we were reporting this. We've done
We need to report a crime. You're failing to do your duty.
This is, come on now.
You're failing to do your duty. You're failing to do your duty.
No,
You're taking his complaint here. You can take ours here.
Please, we don't need legal advice, Garda. We can just give you the complaint. We don't need it ourselves. We're going to serve a notice ourselves.
Are you under your constitution?
Will this man please move camera from my face and I'll speak to you?
Just step back a small bit, buddy.
Back.
He's going to take my name and information to report what has just taken place now here, okay?
Mike, look at them, they're being shooed away.
No, don't be asking. They're having manners. They're having manners.
But not upholding my rights. You're here to uphold my rights.
That's the authority and then right away.
No.
It's an absolute failure on their behalf.
We have a job to do, that's understandable. We're only trying to do ours.
Just again shoot off there, look. You're doing their last warning. We haven't been put on our last warning yet.
No.
It's only two genders!
Two genders, boys! Two
genders!
Hey!
Fight. Yeah.
There was a couple of lads passing by. We said there was only two genders. They're men. Huh? No, don't, man. Don't. No point getting arrested.
There is a crime happening here. Children are being put onto dating apps at the age of 12 years of age. The guards will not take my report.
No, one is now in fairness. One is. This guard has taken a report from me.
Look, another fine example of the LGBT law. Another fine example.
Well, at least she's not shouting.
Yeah.
I know, but she's not there to record getting a little bit of sleep taken, like, post up in line, like, you know what I mean? So they all based. Hold up graphic comes from the far right. There's a little clickbait to show us.
Are we done for the day then, yeah?
Here, give us that there. Good man. So we'll catch up later on in our on the Patriot. Get me out of here.
Yeah, we'll do a little live.
We will. So
Hopefully
please like and share this. I also just want to say, if anybody wants to help support our work, you can Revolut us. We're coming towards the end of our voyage, but we are running really low on funds to keep us going to the very end. So if you could generously, even just the price of a cup of coffee or something like that, we'd much appreciate
Andy, listen to this one.
Sorry?
Thumbs up.
Yay! It's only two genders.
Only two, that's it. Beautiful,
Yeah.
thank you.
The funny thing is, the
How's your jaw?
How's the jar, Eamon?
There's only two genders, yes. He's like Superman. It's the rainbow. Oh, he's getting buffed. Oh, he's giving on his last. He was giving his last warning.
Is he taking his name?
He was giving a last warning 5 minutes ago.
Take it easy, Andy, man.
Taking details. He's took their details. And they're getting nicked. But yeah, we're not going to stay around here now. We will be back. The papers will be emailed into them, of course. But we found the books in there. We were told that the libraries from county to county aren't putting books out. So we're going in and checking the libraries first. And we did that today. So,
Can I have the book, please?
yeah.
With the guard there.
Lads, we got new recruits. Don't show them because they're only kids.
No, I won't.
Two more recruits that want to join us.
Well done, lads. Well done.
There's only two. And how many lads?
Can see that?
14 hours.
We're throwing you Longford, boss. Half an hour. We've already generated more support for these two clowns across here.
This is the law that I want to report that has been broken. This is uploading and teaching our children how to upload onto sex applications. Can me and you I'm not asking you to agree with this book, Garda, but can me and you both agree that sex applications are targeted at 18 years and older? That's all I'm saying to you. Do we both kind of agree on that? Yes, Garda. Section 1 to 5, how sex apps work, page 162.
I wouldn't call it sex app.
This book, I can tell you, with Grindr, Garda, I'll be truthful to you, is a sex app.
I don't.
Thank God I won't be on it either. But that Grindr is one of the applications mentioned within the book, Garda. So page 162, it is there. So page 162, upload pictures of yourself. The app works by giving your location, finding locations. This book, Garda, is aimed at pre-teens. Everything that you probably have seen, heard on our lives, everything the lads have spoken about to the gentleman behind there, nobody shouted, Garda, just so you know. There was nobody made to intimidate. I can understand what it feels like to have 4 individuals stand in front of you. I understand that. But not one of those individuals that I'm here with today did anything wrong, and I'm not protecting them. They didn't. And unfortunately, that man feels maybe a bit guilty. Or I politely say to you, Garda, he should feel a little bit intimidated, because there's a lot of...
He's not.
I get that. I understand that. But with the greatest respect, Garda, he could remove that book from the shelf. He could remove the book from the shelf. I know that, Garda.
Just leave him. Yeah.
I understand that. Well, in fairness, Mr. Heisman asked could he speak to the manager of the library, and it was a very simple request. And we didn't get confirmation. Was the gentleman in
Don't
question.
fill in the lads.
I'm not. No. Sorry, lads.
But these lads are all their friends feel the same way as we do. And you're 13. How old are you? 2 13-year-old lads. Complete common sense.
And he encouraged use of said
sex.
There's a lot going on here now.
Fair play to you.
I don't want to waste your time, Garda, or anyone else's, but you could actually just have a look at this book, and you will see. That's our copy, because Mr. Heisman and Mr. Lahive, respectively, have been targeted by media outlets. Yeah, no, that's not from here. Have been targeted by media outlets for spreading false or misleading information around the book. That is not correct. We now carry copies of the book to show the public that what Mr. Heisman and Mr. Lahive have been saying for a number of months now. Their statements are valid, their statements are true, their statements are within this book, and these books are within our libraries.
You can't tell him not to speak to anybody. Getting the lads so they can't hear anything.
The guard are moving the lads away and stopping them from speaking. You can't tell them who to speak to, guard. I think you own the town now.
I get that. Yeah.
Look to see what's in the uniform.
Yeah. But no.
An obvious criminal offence.
Well,
this is not.
I appreciate your engagement, Garda, and I appreciate you taking our concerns on board, and I thank you for just pointing out, and we can agree that sex applications are for over 18s. It's in this book, it's not suitable.
Is this book originally when you were talking?
Yes, Garda.
And there's over 330 copies nationwide.
The curriculum that's being used at the moment, the changes to sex education in primary school, the changes to SVHE education in early secondary school. Garda, a lot of people need to be educated about how they're educating our children, and there's a lot of people, Garda, I'm sure a hard-working man yourself, go home, we may or may not have family, and we all have our lives, and we all get tossed and turned in our lives, and we don't pay attention to this. But we have to start paying attention to it, Garda, because they're our future. The whole point of the campaign is education, not indoctrination, and protection. Thank you.
Thank you very much
indeed for
assisting with
much
us.
appreciated. Thank you
Very
for
much.
engaging, Garda. Have a good day.
Assisting.
That's all right. Thank
There's
you.
a crime happening there.
Yeah. He took a statement.
We don't have to show them. Let's go.
He has a statement from us, Andy. I put my name to it. We have reported a crime successfully, and this book is gay here today, Andy.
Yeah, that's right.
Alan, come on, mate. Alan.
Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Well, we didn't get much cooperation. The Children First Act 2015 has been broke. They are showing explicit material to children. How's the jaw?
Go man, go man.
You're a brave man.
after what happened to his jaw.
Right, lads, everybody, come here. Two. Right, I'm going to end this here. Stop shouting. Right, let's gather up. I'm going to end this. Please like and share. Enga bra, everybody. Well done, everybody. Right, I'll take this, so.
Bertie, yeah, good man.
Then again, he probably sees the boat and reckons he's gonna have to fish one of us out. Yeah.